Alrighty. What's going on, y'all? Long time no see on this format. So, I missed Vlogtober, so I figured I'd do Vlogvember instead. Try to do a video every day. Seems like the easiest way to do it, so I'm just gonna sit here in front of the camera and just kind of talk uncut. Today, I think I want to start this journey off by talking about content and content creation, especially for DJs. It's kind of a split topic. I know there's a lot of DJs out there that think like, oh, this is like an extra thing you have to do. Should just be focused on the music and playing the music and doing a great job at parties or whatever events you're at. And while that is true, I think that one of the most important things I try to keep in mind is something that I think all creatives can kind of agree with, is that when you make your hobby or your art, your creativity, your job, you have to be able to sell your art or you won't be able to pay the bills. Now, if you're a DJ that has a 9 to 5 or another job, that's not as much as of a pain point as far as like making sure your DJing supplies enough income to support your life. Now, I went full-time DJing over half a decade ago. It's almost coming up on a decade. Oh, wow, time flies. But I did start with a full 9 to 5, working full-time and just DJing on the weekends. And back then, I didn't take my DJing as seriously because it was more fun for me. And, I didn't need it to survive, basically. But now that I am a DJ full time and this is my livelihood and this is how I pay my rent, how I pay my bills, how I put food on the table, I need to make sure that I can make the most out of the time I have in this industry because it is finite. I know there's a lot of DJs out there, especially the longer we go. There's older DJs out there that are still killing it. I mean, in their 50s and 60s, still killing it. And we're just getting to that point in this game where you're starting to see those acts from 20, 30, 40 years ago growing up with this scene and being able to still do this full time, which is amazing. But as a younger DJ than that, I'm not saying I'm super young, but I think you have to position yourself in a way that allows you to make this what you do full time. And because of that, in this day and age, in the age of social media, in the age of short attention spans, creating content is very important. You don't have to make routine videos all the time. You don't have to, give tips and tricks all the time. I think the most important thing for content, I tell this to everyone that wants to get started or doesn't know where to start, is what should I do? What kind of content should I make? And my answer is always make something that is honest. Make something that is a representation of yourself. If you're goofy, if you're funny, if you're really playful, make that a part of your content. You don't have to be all strong and structured all the time. If you're more serious, if you're more technical, if you really like breaking down like the nerdy side of things, lean into that. Because the one thing that'll always shine through making content and looking into a camera, be it this big camera in front of me or even like your smartphone, is the fact that when you're honest and when you're being genuine, it translates through the lens and into your audience, and they'll get a better sense of who you are. And at the end of the day, if you're using this as a marketing tool to sell yourself, you want to, sell the most genuine side of yourself. And if they book you and, you get a booking off of something you've created, and when you show up in person, it's not the person you show on social media, that might not translate well and that might not turn into more future bookings. So if you're just starting out, be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people that are checking out your content. And if you are making content already and you find yourself struggling and maybe you find yourself unmotivated, maybe try flipping it and think about what really pulls joy out of yourself when it comes to this DJ stuff, and lean into that and show the world why you love doing this. Because at the end of the day, this is an art form. It should be respected. And if you're not being honest and truthful and genuine with yourself, then you aren't really respecting the craft. Now, if you aren't the greatest DJ in the world, that's fine. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to, be the Miles Medinas, Four Color Zacks, Jay Espinosa's, Spider Sex of the world, or whoever's huge in the EDM world or dance music world. Just be you, be genuine, and make content based on that, and show the world why you are a contributing part of this community. And I'm sure it'll help elevate your career in some way, form, or fashion. You'll gain new fans. You'll gain new eyes and ears looking and listening to what you have to contribute and what you have to share as far as the artistic side is concerned. And that's pretty much it for today. Catch you guys tomorrow. This isn't going to be the only thing I do. A whole month worth of content is a lot, but I'll be mixing other stuff. But I think sitting down, having these honest conversations about things you really don't hear in the DJ world is really important. And I don't think we talk about it enough. And I plan on getting into some more serious topics later on this month. So be sure to stick around and catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.